Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Black Online, and today I'm fucking sick, everybody. I have tissues in my nose, I'm dripping snot, and I feel like death. But we have to talk about the latest rumors and leaks regarding the newest Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and the latest leak supposedly that the weapons of the game have been leaked. So we got SMGs, assault rifles, rocket launchers, pistols, melee weapons, sniper rifles, marksman rifles, shotguns, LMGs, and others. So let's go ahead and dive into this. This leak is actually from the same YouTuber that leaked the title of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So is it accurate? I don't know, it's just a leak, it's not confirmed, so obviously we have to be a little bit skeptical on it. But since this is coming from the same dude that leaked the actual name of the game, and he's now leaking the supposed weapons list of the game, could this be accurate? But obviously all the names of the weapons are also subject to change, but you can kind of see what they're going with. Even if the names of the weapons change, you'd obviously be able to like realize what gun is what. But let's get into it. Starting off with the SMGs, we've got a pretty lengthy list, which gives me a lot of joy. So in the SMGs, we have a total of 7 SMGs. That's right, 7. Take notes, Black Ops 4. We have 7 SMGs. We've got the MP7, the MP5, the Bison, the AK-74U, the Mini Uzi, the AUG, which was, if you know, previously an AR, but the leak notes that you can actually turn it into an AR with an attachment, which is pretty interesting, and the P90. So a really well-rounded list of weapons right there. A lot of classics, a lot of fan favorites in that list as well. So if that comes to be, that's pretty freaking dope. The other thing about the AUG, where there's an attachment to turn it into an assault rifle, that might be like what we saw in Black Ops 4, where certain weapons have certain attachments that only that weapon can have, as like once you get to the max level of that weapon. So this might be what's happening here with the AUG. Moving on to assault rifles, another list of pretty much fan favorites. We got the AK-47, which can be turned into an SMG courtesy of an attachment, again like the AUG. We got the FAMAS. You can alternate between 3-round burst and fully automatic, so that's pretty cool. We got the Lynx, which is from Modern Warfare Remastered. The M4A1, the Scar H, the Siege MCX, which is a relatively new gun, the FAL, which you can alternate between single shot and full auto like in Modern Warfare 2, and the Ash 12. So 2 new weapons in there, and then the rest of them being well-known weapons, fan favorite weapons that we've seen before. Interesting how it points out that you can change the AK-47 into an SMG when there's already an AK-74U, which is an AK-47 but an SMG. But again, just leak and rumor just to speculate. Next up, we have 4 rocket launchers. 4! You hear that? Treyarch and Black Ops 4, there has 4 rocket launchers. We have the Javelin, the RPG, the Cal Gustav, and the Stinger. So 1 new in the Cal Gustav, and then 3 relatively well-known ones, so the Javelin, the RPG, and the Stinger, which is good. So the Javelin and Stinger seemingly going to be your lock-on ones, your RPG getting to be your whatever, just fire it, and the Cal Gustav, not too sure where they're going to go with that one, but we will see what happens in the full game. We have 5 pistols. 5, right? 5 pistols instead of 3. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So we got the Desert Eagle, the X16, which the leak says is probably a code name and not the actual name. We got the M1911, the SIG P320, and the 44 Magnum. So 2 new weapons in there, the X16, whatever that ends up being named, and the SIG P320. So 2 new ones, and then obviously your 3 well-known ones, Desert Eagle, 1911, and the 44 Magnum. We got 2 melee weapons. We got the Riot Shield, and then the 2 combat knives, whether that be two knives that look different or like ballistic knife type things. I don't know. This is just a leak, but 2 melee weapons, so that's always dope. We got 4 sniper rifles. We got the Dragunov, the AS50, the TAC-50, and there's one more that the YouTuber did not name. which is a bit weird. Maybe it's like intervention, which would be dope. The Dragunov is it's not a bolt action. Neither is the AS50, I believe. The TAC-50 maybe like a Barrett 50 cal. It just had a different name. The One More Sniper again could be with that bolt action, whether that be maybe something like an MSR maybe, or intervention, whatever that may be. Then we got some marksman rifles. So you got your Kar 98, your Winchester, and your M14 EBR. So obviously your single shot kind of long distance rifles getting their own classification, which is pretty dope. We got 3 shotguns. We got the hunting rifle. We got the Model 6, similar to the Remington 870 or the Origin 12. Origin 12 seems like it's going to be like an AA-12 type gun. Hunting rifle, I don't know about that one. The Model 6 being like a Remington 870, so your pump action shotgun. Then we're moving on to LMGs. So in LMGs, we got the MG5, the MG34, the L86 LSW, and the PKM. So 3 relatively well-known ones in the MG34, the L86 LSW, and the PKM, and the MG5 being the new one. And then we got a couple of planned weapons, whether that be planned for the game at release and then taken out, or whether that be like a DLC weapon that they're thinking of adding into the game. So we got the ACR, the M16, the M91 custom, the M13 custom, and fists. So fists, obviously, either that's your actual fists in the game or that's a weapon name. I don't know what that may be, but yeah, man, so a pretty well-rounded list of weapons, well-rounded in terms of getting some old school, some classic weapons, some new weapons chucked in there as well. And overall, in terms of numbers wise and the amount of weapons that have been leaked so far, pretty damn good, pretty exciting stuff. It's looking like Modern Warfare is really like what Infinity Ward is really doing is they're taking from the old, but then adding in like new stuff and new spins onto it. A lot of the weapons here, especially in the assault rifle and SMG categories, have special abilities that those weapons can do in order to change the way the player can use the weapon, which is what Treyarch brought in with Black Ops 4, as I stated earlier in the video. So I think we're going to see a system quite like that. Obviously, you're going to have your level up system and stuff like that, to get your different attachments and camos and stuff like that. But in terms of getting those special attachments that are specific for one particular weapon, seems to be coming back here in the latest game, Modern Warfare. As I said, I like the amount of weapons we have. So we've got 7 SMGs and assault rifles. We've got 8 assault rifles, 4 rocket launchers. We've got 5 pistols, 2 melee weapons, 4 sniper rifles, 3 marksman rifles, 3 shotguns, 4 LMGs, and then there's 5 planned weapons, whether that be included or not at the launch. But for what we have now, for what is supposedly coming to us at the launch of the game, I like this list. There's a lot of variety. There's a lot of guns where I'm like, oh man, if say the MP7's like a level 55 unlock, I'm like, fuck man, I want to get to level 55 so I can unlock the MP7 and play around with that gun again and again. Is it going to be an MP7 like we saw in Black Ops 2, or is it going to be an MP7 like we saw in Modern Warfare 3? If it's the Modern Warfare 3 MP7, that's going to be fucking dope. I'm super keen for the MP5 to come back. The MP5 is one of my favorite weapons from Call of Duty. I'm super keen for that to come back. The 74U, I'm keen to come back. The P90, I'm keen to come back. The 47, the FAMAS, the M4. Oh my god, man. If this is the list for Call of Duty Modern Warfare and the guns we're getting in the multiplayer, I will cream myself. Dude, the amount we're getting in here compared to what we got in Black Ops 4, it's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking crazy. Like how we got 3 pistols in Black Ops 4, we got 1 rocket launcher, 1 melee weapon at launch. We got 2 or 3 shotguns, I can't even remember. We got 5 assault rifles, 4 SMGs, to my knowledge 4 SMGs. We got 3 LMGs, I want to say 3. Dude, it's this list is nuts. If you combine the amount of assault rifles with the amount of SMGs in Black Ops 4 compared to the supposed amount we're getting here in Modern Warfare, fucking crazy, man. It's fucking nuts. If this is the list for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I'm gonna go ballistic. But obviously, these are just leaks and rumors. Even though it's coming from the same source that we got the actual title of the game before we actually got the known title of the game officially. Even though it's coming from him, it's not like it's going to be fully official and fully 100%, even though it's looking likely. But yeah, man, as I said, once we get an official release and official titles of these weapon names, obviously all these weapon names are subject to change, so maybe the AK-47 is not going to be the AK-47, maybe it's going to be called the AK-48. I don't know, whatever they want to do with it, just as long as I get my bad boy back. Holy crap, man, this is exciting stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the comments down below, let me know what you guys think about the list that we just went through. I'll leave a link in the description down below to the list as well, so you can have a bit of a read about it, see what weapons you're excited for, see what weapons you kind of, ooh, maybe not. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed, because it helps me out a bunch, man. And yeah, click subscribe if you're new here. The telephone's fucking going off. I'll see you guys later. Bye.